Businesses and employers organizations must actively participate in national and global public dialogue and initiatives, and there must be space for them to do so. The Sustainable Development Goals and the 2030 Agenda cannot succeed without the full engagement of the private sector.
Only 15% of employers' federations have been involved with resident coordinators, according to a recent ILO study. Therefore, it was very relevant that we bring together these two groups who are critical in trying to achieve the 2030 Agenda.
IOE and the Konrad Adenauer Foundation launched a project to promote collaboration between business and UN resident coordinators.
Over the last 9 months, we brought together the resident coordinators and employers through dialogues, through webinars, through a survey, and tried to discuss together how we could work better together on the ground.
In the framework of our cooperation with IOE, we will extend the dialogues between UN resident coordinators and the private sectors to Africa and the Asia-Pacific region.
It's important to have engagement, direct engagement with the resident coordinator.
In 2021, the IOE, Konrad Adenauer Foundation, and the UN published a playbook to foster this engagement. The playbook is a guide to understand the new role and responsibilities of the UN resident coordinators under the new UN reform. But it is also for the resident coordinators to understand the role that employer federations play, that they represent the voice of business of large companies and small ones.
The playbook gives information to both resident coordinators and to employers' federations about best practices, about the SDG fund, about cooperative frameworks, about all the ways that they can come together on the ground to try to achieve the 2030 Agenda.
All around the world, UN resident coordinators and employer federations are sitting down together, building ambitions and finding ways to tackle the Sustainable Development Goals. Together, we can succeed.
The private sector is a crucial partner to achieve the Sustainable Development Objective, the 2030 Agenda. Let's commit all together, but let's act jointly.